Andy Warhol once said, in the future, everybody's going to be famous for 15 minutes. I'm kind of paraphrasing here, but you get the idea. And I would argue he's right. I mean, look around. Like, everybody is the star in their own productions, even me, right? Now, we all seem to have something to say. We all seem to have something to get off our chests, and thankfully, the internet allows us to do that. Now, there's nothing inherently wrong with that. I mean, that's okay. Making content, engaging with people, that's how sales and marketing is done. That's how you get your message out, how you get the brand in front of people. And I gotta say though, sadly, if you're not making content, especially as a self-employed smaller home business, you are dying a slow and painful death. Now, with that in mind, nothing embodies this idea better than YouTube, right? And honestly, I loves me some YouTube. I love it, I love it, I love it. It allows me to watch all kinds of wild and crazy selections, very short bursts of things, so it's not a big investment, some great content, and it allows me to know a lot about what's going on in the world. And I'm constantly amazed at how it allows me to talk to people from different demographics, different groups, different places. It sort of solidifies me as part of understanding the bigger picture. Now, as usual, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself here, so let's step back for a second, take a little breather. I am E.H. Howard, and this is the Toolbox Challenge. And you're asking yourself, what the F is the Toolbox Challenge? Well, that, my friend, is a great question. Now, you want to be a well-rounded owner, and you never know what's coming at you. You got to be ready for anything and everything. Who knows? Boom, boom, boom. Now, as your VP of sales, you also end up meeting a lot of people. People you need to connect with easily and effectively, but in ways that feel real and genuine. You want to feel like you're authentic, all right? And that is the goal here. We want to have new experiences so that we can take those experiences and talk to other people. It's sort of the equivalent of buying a new tool. You know, you have a tool for a function, you're going to use it. You may not need it today, you may not need it tomorrow, but it is in your metaphorical toolbox down the road if you do eventually need it. You can access it whenever you want. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to start building some more tools. We've been doing it for a while, but now we're going to just add some more in. And that is what this is all about. Every week, adding more tools to the toolbox. But you get where I'm going. You get the idea. I don't want to ramble. All right. Sounds good, right? So let's get into the challenge, shall we? Now, I'm not sure what it says about me, but that I really do love YouTube. I mean, it's kind of made for me. It's kind of not made for me, but that's okay. Because it allows me to watch anything that I want. It's right there, ready to go. And like I said, there's been some really great content. There's been some bad content, but there is a lot that's right in the middle. Now, in this challenge, we're going to look at content. We're going to take a moment, scroll through YouTube, and see what's out there. So with that in my mind, you're going to take a minute, you're going to scroll through YouTube, and you are going to choose a video. Any video that you want, as long as it's something that you're not familiar with, a subject that you don't know anything about, a channel that you've never watched, all right? Because we want it to be a 100% new experience. I don't want you to go seeing old channels and kind of critiquing them. Now, your video should be less than 10 minutes, but no more than 20 minutes. So it's a short little thing. Find some time in your day. It's easy to find time to watch a little short video, okay? The genre of the video doesn't matter, really doesn't. You do you, watch whatever you're done, and when you're done, move on to the reflection portion, okay? And welcome back. I'm E.H. Howard, and this is the reflection portion for the People Who Luncheon Toolbox Challenge. Now, for this section, you are going to need something, all right? A notebook, the Notes app. There is a worksheet attached to the description, mentioned in the description. Feel free to download that. It's got all the prompts that you need, all of that kind of stuff. I use a Moleskine notebook. You can use a 3-ring bind, whatever works for you, whatever you are comfortable with. Because it's not about the writing, it's not about the thing that you're keeping, it's not about the toolbox. It's about the experience, remembering the experience, and processing the experience. So you choose a method that's going to help you to remember best you can, okay? And again, this is, for me, I find like when I write things down, when I kind of process the experience, it helps me to more easily remember it, more easily understand it, really kind of get to what the meat of what it was that I was kind of doing. And again, I'm kind of getting off track here, but you get it. Let's get into it a little bit further. Now, I want you to ask yourself a couple of questions. And if you're going to be out there making content, you need to start looking at what's out there and kind of judging it and kind of assessing it to see what's working so that you can kind of take that, kind of bring that into your practice, or things that you want to avoid working, all right? So that brings us to our first question. In general, what did you like about the video? What was it you liked about it? Tell me in detail. If you liked it, why? If not, why not? You can both like something and find flaws in it, okay? So those are things. You don't have to love it. You don't have to hate it. You can find likes and dislikes. What did you like about it specifically? Was it the subject matter? Was it the coloring? What is it that did you like or dislike? And everything's got imperfections, so do not be afraid to bring that up, all right? I want you to think about, if you were making this video, what would you do differently, all right? How would you take those likes or dislikes and kind of bring them into your practice? What was the video about? Can you describe it to me, a friend, a client, a consumer? And if so, can you do it in 4 or 5 sentences? You want to give them the gist of what was happening, tease them into watching it. So what would you say? How would you get them to be engaged with it? What would you do that they didn't do? What did they miss something? Was there a flaw in the fly in the ointment, a flaw in the system? What did they do that you thought they could have done to really sell what it was they were selling? Now, I want you to think about this in the context of, are you going to make content? Yes, you are. What kind of content would you make? Would it be like this? Would it be more entertaining? Would it be demonstrations? Would it be informational? What would you make, all right? And what about this content has inspired you? Because hopefully it has inspired you to create your own content, or at least start thinking about it. So write it all down. Notes are fine. Keep pictures, however you want to keep your notes. Again, it's about the membrane. It's not about the writing things down, all right? So process your thoughts, get them out on paper in any way that makes sense. Now, hopefully through all of this, you can start to see how this is going to start improving your sales and marketing. And in turn, grow your business. Now, you can start to have conversations with anybody. You can walk into a business event, a party, anywhere, and begin to start having a conversation with people because, A, you're not talking about yourself, you're talking about something else, and it allows you to kind of, I can talk to that 30-year-old over there, I can talk to that 80-year-old over there, so that's it. You want to be sort of the belle of the ball, and this is allowing you to do that, okay? Now, if you're up to it and you feel like it, I'd love to hear some of your feedback here. What video you watched, what your reactions were, put them in the comments below. Give us some details, and hey, I'll go and watch it. I'm always up for something new, so don't be shy about sharing. I always love to hear what you guys have to think, so make sure, again, put as much in the comments as you want. I'm happy to read them, respond back. Also, don't forget to visit my website and join my tribe at join.ehhoward.com and sign up today. And there's a lot of great things that you get. Discounts on educational materials, private events, exclusive things. Every once in a while I'll email you about stuff that's coming up, but I try not to bother you that much, all right? Because I put myself in the situation of I don't want to be bothered. But I do want to say thank you for taking your time out of your day to join me again for another Toolbox Challenge. I truly appreciate it. I think it's awesome that you've spent some time with me. And I will see you in the next challenge. So get out there and have some fun. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.